What will regulated 6 SDX do, says HV, against such an evil unregulated crypto markets mostly run by bucket shop like broker dealers listing 99.9% unregulated and unregistered securities? Is the clue in the question there, Max?
That's a very good question. I won't be dragged into a polemic on this. No, jokes aside, what we do is being regulated, and what we do is at the essence of eliminating the uncertainty, eliminating the opacity connected to these less stable participants in the market. However, I must say one thing is that we don't have to conflate and confuse two things. The crypto market and these unregulated exchanges, broker dealers out there, are not in the same space we are. And also they do not trade and list the same assets we do. For all intents and purposes, we are a very traditional exchange. We translate in digital format traditional securities, bonds, shares, certificates. We use digital representations of these ownership rights, economic rights. We use the technology to transform these securities into digital securities. But we are not in the market, in the cryptocurrency market. We are not into the NFT space. We are not in the most exotic areas of DeFi. Our role is very much, going back to the Swiss philosophy, to adapt something traditional, use a new technology, and start leveraging on the benefits of the technology, bring stability, bring order. We decided to be a regulated exchange. It was a choice. It was a very long process. Clearly, you can imagine we had to go through from scratch, from the start, through the regulatory approval with the Swiss authorities, with FINMA. We were not grandfathered, although we are part of a large traditional exchange group, 6, with its own regulatory licenses. We were not grandfathered. We started from scratch, and we wanted to achieve regulatory approval exactly to start addressing, not solve the problem, boil the ocean and do it all in one go, but start addressing one of the main problems that people have with digital securities, which is, again, conflating cryptocurrencies with everything else that is digital, and also provide regulatory stability and visibility and transparency to all the institutional investors who want to access these products. And again, we, by choice, started by tackling institutional investors. Our products are available to expert investors. They are not retail products. They come with very strict requirements in terms of access. And again, it's by choice, because we want to build markets that are stable on the long term. We want to build confidence in these products. We want to take small steps towards a point where we can really start democratizing markets and democratizing access to securities.
So this is very interesting. You want to democratize the access to securities and so on, but what you're doing is you're starting by building an institutional-only market.
Yes, because we think that that is perhaps the best way bringing digital securities to the masses, if you want. But we think it's better that way because it brings confidence, because, again, we chose to do that, although it was harder. We could have been unregulated and be out there competing for a completely different kind of business, but it wouldn't have been what we wanted to do, what it was in the intention. Again, we decided to do this because it's a challenge, not because it's easy.